Hey everybody, thanks for taking time out to come and watch me do my projects. I really appreciate it. Upcoming, you'll see my where I got my inspirations. Today I'm going to be making this wall decor for Halloween. This picture here I've been wanting to do for about 3 years. And here's another fall slash Halloween decor. Okay, this picture here I saw on Pinterest probably about 3 years ago. And every time I see it, I want to make it. But I'm no artist, you know. But I figured it looks easy enough. Maybe I can do it. So today I made some chalk paint out of plaster of Paris. I put some warm water in it and got out all the lumps. And then I added some latex paint. This time it really turned out better. It's so true that if you keep trying to do something, you get better and better. Okay, and then I measured where the middle of the sign would be, and I made an oval. I did all this freehand. I freehanded my leaves, my petals, and then I painted them all white. I painted them all white first because so I could see the lines because they were written in pencil, so they were really hard to see. I figured I could go over it in whatever color I was going to do, and then it would cover the white. Now, the only thing is, I didn't make a welcome sign. I just drew the sunflower. I already have a welcome sign, so I didn't want another one. If somebody ever wants to buy this, I could possibly put welcome on it. I don't know. Okay, anyway, so now I'm adding my yellow, and like an artist, I'm trying to blend and, you know, soften the colors. And yeah, I really thought I was something here. Um, but actually, it wasn't hard at all. It was 3 colors. So I add my orange on the top, and I do kind of blend it. Um, it seemed like every time I put my brush in, even if I dabbed it, I still had too much paint on it. But I remember watching Jerry, and she says to, outline, make the outlines darker. So I tried to, you know, do what she said. I try to learn, but I'm just not good. I might be a little creative, but I'm no artist. So then, after I blend my orange and my yellow, then I'm going to take my gray and highlight my leaves a little bit. Um, I'm using all folk art paint from Walmart. Oh, what I wanted to talk to you guys about is um, I try to click off when I'm painting because I feel like I bore you. What do you like better? Please leave it in the comments. Do you like to watch the whole entire um, job that I'm doing, or do you? Well, anyway, this is how it turns out. Um, my next project is the 31 sign, October 31st. And I just use a canvas. Oh no, actually, I use a piece of wood, black paint, paintbrush, a pencil, and I start to try to do it freehand, and then I say no. I made a copy off of Google, and then I did the method where you scratch the pencil on the back, flip it over, and then write it with the pen. That works really good. And I showed you the black paint. I decided not to use the black paint. I used my black paint marker. So here's where I flipped it over and copy it with the pen. Now, as I was saying, do you guys like when I flip around, or do you like to watch the whole thing that I'm doing? My video can only be 15 minutes long, so I try to not bore you with the after you already see me starting. Please leave a comment because I'm trying to learn. I want to make the best videos I possibly can. So here I am, just copying my pencil marks. I'm making my web now. Um, this I thought was so cute. I color it in with the paint marker here. This thing I love. And then I start to sand the edges. I realized that my little sandpaper is not doing the job that I wanted to do, so I take it outside and sand it with my Orbital sander. And it turns out exactly how I wanted it to. Now my next project's going to be the three cats. Now I cut the wood prior to the video because I wasn't sure how I was going to do it and how hard it was going to be. So I used my handsaw and my jigsaw, and it was quite easy. I'm going to be using a paintbrush, black paint, these eyes, some raffia, and that's it. These crafts are very easy. The longest thing that takes is waiting for the paint to dry. So my friend gave me some milk paint, and it seems like it's kind of watery. So what I do is I squirt out the folk art, and then I add a little bit of the black milk paint to it and mix it up. And that seems to work out well. It really went on nice. Look how nice it's going on. I only needed to dip my brush like 2 times. That's it. So after my paint dries, I add some eyes. And in my inspiration picture, the cats didn't have whiskers, but I added whiskers with the wire from Dollar Tree. I just used black wire and cut it in little lengths, about an inch, inch and a half. And then I glued 3 of them with a little spot of glue on each side of his face. Here I am doing that. See, this is the part that I feel like I'm boring you with. After I just showed you how to do that, that's good. Now I can cut the video, but no, I left it on, and I feel like you already saw me do it. Do you want to see me do the whole thing, or, I really want to know. Please let me know. Okay, so after I do my whiskers, I add my raffia. And I don't know what the weather's like where you're at, but here it's cold in the morning and the evenings, and it gets warmer in the afternoon. Now, yesterday was like 50, and tomorrow's going to be 90. So you don't know what to wear. I think I had short sleeves on a minute ago, and now I have long sleeves on. So I put the raffia on, and then being that, especially because this is a small little kitty, I cut it kind of short. And here's how they turned out. I think they're so adorable and so easy. If you have a saw, any kind of saw, you can make these. If you like my projects, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please hit the bell if you want to be notified every time I put out a new project. For all of you that have, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.